2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, this tournament is dripping in storylines, especially for our featured player as we get set for the first round of action. What can you tell us about this course?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ben Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also the US Open. I just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking, but in the end, though, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're not on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play in the U.S.
Just off the fairway, and what a beautiful shot. On the green, but a ways to go. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Seems like that one could have been a lot worse. This is a 6-footer.
Little birdie look in here.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place. Teeing off on the par 4 second. That might be the best swing of the day. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Going with 4-iron here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Not a bad shot right there. 13 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row, and some momentum is building.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 3rd. That really sounded pure. This is dicey, to say the least.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
That was close. He's got this one for par. Moving along. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for 1st. And now here's a look at the par 3 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Five wood is the choice. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
He's eyeing this up. I think he likes it. Here's to pull in front of Colin.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
And down she goes, the long-range bomb.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. The 6th hole here at Riviera is very unique, isn't it, Rich?
Who puts a bunker in the center of the green? No one else except for the folks at Riviera Country Club. I love this hole.
Opting for the 5-iron. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. A good mid-range putt, this one, a 16-footer.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well, that's an early statement right there.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Now 2 shots up after that one.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. This hole is a par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
This looks like a really strong tee shot. We've got about 180 left to the hole, and currently on top by 2. This is a 7-iron on the way. Staring down a very long putt here. Putt on a good line. Getting better. That close. A short one left for par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's in first place with Colin Morikawa right behind him. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
5 under at the moment. Going with 8-iron here.
This one is all over it.
An opportunity to make birdie. That one just rolls by. And just to finish off the par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. Here's a look at the lie in the bunker. This putt from 5 feet. Okay, that's a bogey, and the lead diminishes. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Well, that'll work there. Setting up for his 3rd shot. That one almost went in the hole. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And after that, he sits at 5 under par. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
If this goes in, it's going to be so satisfying.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And now he'll move to 6 under for the tournament. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Okay, let's head to the next. Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This starts on a really good line. A putt that's getting better. This one is going to go. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Out of 16, it's a par 3. That was such a pure swing. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. Henny is greenside.
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
That looked good for a while. A chance here for par. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. We've made our way to a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Big shot out of the greenside bunker. Needs this putt to save par. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
He gets that one to drop in for par. As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
That's a fantastic shot by our leader. One putt away from victory. Wow, this one is looking good. A good line here, tracking. What a week it's been, and now there it is. Our featured player wins the Genesis Invitational.
And no better venue than Riviera Country Club to win.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, well done. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
7 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
And as we move along, this player is currently tied for the lead with Victor Hovland. The second hole at Playa, Saona, Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left, just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot, green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
This one is headed to the right. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
And he has now taken sole possession of the lead here. The third hole at Playa Saona is just a picturesque par 3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful, picturesque, but difficult par 3.
This looks to be heading to the green. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
After a quick look at the leaderboard, our featured player is on top with Rory McIlroy in second. Rich, the fourth hole is a beauty, a short par 4 where there's so many options.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
Sitting at -3. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. John, have you got a read on this one?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, as short as the par 4 fourth is, Rich, the fifth makes up for it and then some.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
It's just about 3 feet away. Currently 5 under for the event. The sixth hole at Playa Saona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance that's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Oh, that looked like a confident stroke.
That was the line.
You beauty! What a putt. He'll like the look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. And as we get to the 7th at Playa Saona, all the drama happens at the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron, fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
Sitting at 7 under. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And he's done it. He's held it. And that means he extends his lead. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 8th hole, Rich, a spectacular par 4 here at Playa Saona.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. How good was that putt? Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And it's a big 8-shot advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. The final hole of the front 9 at Playa Saona requires a very long and well-carried drive.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance. Very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Standing over his second shot. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
And this one is for his par. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Going with the 7. And he's hit that inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
And that will drop in for a birdie. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. The 11th hole at Playa, Saona, perhaps requires less than driver off the tee.
Yeah, you got to take driver out of your hands there. You don't want to hit it too long left in the water or catch a fairway bunker down the right-hand side. The difficulty about this second shot, it's got an infinite edge look to it in the distance. It's hard to gauge how far that golf shot really is playing because it looks so much closer than what it really is.
That came off the blade pretty nicely.
You rotten thing.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Yes, the 12th hole at Playa Saona, Rich, is just another stunner.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful, this one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of for the tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
Now at 11 under for the event. The 13th hole is a par 4.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green, just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
This one's for birdie. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
He sits in first position. Okay, over to 15 we go at Playa Saona, and it is the final par 5 on the golf course.
Waist area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
I like the pace on this putt. Go in. Oh, so close. The putt drops, and it's 14 under par, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
The finishing stretch here at Playa Saona starts here with the par 4 16th.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. Miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A slight break to the right here.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The unique finish here at Playa Saona is a par 3.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
This putt to take home the title. Oh, nice looking putt. And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. It's a terrific day weather-wise. We're expecting all the action to be just as hot. Can't wait to see what happens out on the course. We head down to the first tee now. And before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak. And we're hearing word that there's a bit of a rivalry going between our featured player and Roseng. How could they possibly see anything that's wrong with Roseng?
Luke, I couldn't agree more. Not only is she a young superstar player, she has trophies for breakfast. I really don't think this was a good rivalry for our featured player to get into. Let's see.
Cheers for that, Henny. Good intel there. I'll be interested to see how they handle Roseng today. This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Gee, it's got some good speed about it.
Yahtzee!
Currently 1 under for the event. Marigot Cove is full of so many superb golf holes, and the first one that really hits you between the eyes is the par 3 second.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Come on, get down. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It's looking like this is going to be a hard break to the left.
Starts off looking good. Good effort from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The third hole at Marigot Cove is an absolute beauty. The par 5 that doglegs left to right.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box. Try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot. Again, keep something low. Keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2. And just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Okay, that'll work. This putt is from 14 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by a shot after that hole. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing from around 160 yards. He leads the field by a stroke.
Oh, this is looking long.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Yes, just a bit outside there, Luke.
This putt is of 9 feet.
He's got this for his par.
Currently a couple under for the event. The 6th is a par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. Playing up to an elevated green here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently 2 under for the tournament. The 7th hole at Marigot Cove is a shortish par 3, but there's work to be done.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 5 8th at Marigot Cove. They suggest it's gettable, but gee, it's going to have to take 2 great shots.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left, around a bunker, placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Putting for a birdie with big wings. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, from down here, looking like 25 feet or so to the cup.
Can he make one from long range? Oh, so close. Well judged. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. This is the 2nd shot here on the 9th hole. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And Rich, as our featured player makes the turn, he seems to be doing everything right out there.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Rose seems to have been pretty confident so far, perhaps even a bit smug. But after what this player has produced, she's looking a little nervous now.
Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
opting for the 3-wood. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. You've arrived at the 12th, a par 3. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Yeah, nicely played. This putt is about 17 feet long.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, welcome to the par 4 13th hole. Oh, that is crushed. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is for birdie.
Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next. Going and going and going.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. Maybe going for the green, are we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 15th. Great shot. Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Maybe needed a better club from the caddy. It's a bit strong, this. This would be a great up and down. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that putt drops, now 9 under as we head to the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And now that finds him in first place. Boy, oh boy, Rich, the 16th hole visually is an absolute beauty. But as a par 3, it's a beast.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
Ooh. A par putt awaits. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. The 17th hole at Marigot Cove is a par 4, but the challenge really is in where to leave the tee ball.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No thank you.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
Ooh. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. An elevated tee shot to finish up your round here at Marigot Cove. And I just think, as a person who likes to draw the ball, I just want to aim over that big rocky outcrop on the right.
As long as you catch it square in the screws, you can go ahead and do that. Anything coming up shy will catch that rocky terrain and go hasta la bye-bye. Second shot will be down the hill to a deceiving green that's got some runoff areas, short of the green and also long left.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. And that's a nice way for the round to end, finishing up with the birdie. And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final round is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group, John McCarthy on the course as well. And Rich, a legendary stop on tour this week. Bay Hill Club and Lodge, Arnold Palmer's place. What can the players look forward to?
Well, they're going to find a course that's ferocious, aren't they? This golf course historically plays firm, fast. The wind is up. The temperatures can be cool. It's a golf course that it doesn't suffer players that aren't tough. And I think that's what Arnold really wanted to have. He wanted a U.S. Open here so badly. Never quite got it, but I can promise you this. Each and every year, these players feel the pain and suffering that Arnold wanted them to have at this venue. It's quite the test.
Let's get down to the first hole. That was really well played. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Not a bad result right there. 7 feet to the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Let's go to the par 3 second.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
This is a 4-iron.
Yeah, right-hand side of the green.
One club up or down. That would have been the wrong play. This one worked out well. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. That is a massive drive. Let's go down to Henny.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. 8 feet to the cup. I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Setting up in the first cut. This one is looking good. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead.
The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. And this putt for a share of the lead. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Now we head to the famous par 5-6, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. Go to your home. No! So close. Always nice when the birdie putt's a short one. Still in the lead now after that hole.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th. Wow, what a swing right there. The club choice is a 6-iron. That's unfortunate. And right now at -4. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
You're 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a 1-shot lead. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. And now this from about 150 yards away. And currently leading the event by 1 stroke. This is a 9-iron on the way. 11 feet remain.
Surely it's going to.
That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. And now teeing off on this par 4. I think he likes that one. Okay, that's going to play. Trying to get to 6 under with this putt. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to break to the right.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now to the par 4 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
He's got this putt for birdie. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Well, our leader has built quite a comfortable advantage here. It's 7 shots as we head to the next. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't deserve that. Second shot here on the 12th. That was well played. Got a fair piece of it. Never easy out of the fairway bunker. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Now 8 shots in front. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Good shot there. 7 feet to the cup. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Oh, he's got a real outside chance here. 29 feet.
Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. Didn't have to sweat that par putt. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Never easy out of the rough, but that was well executed. Okay, that'll play. This putt to get to 11 under par. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
I'm not sure what he saw on that one. This putt from 3 feet away.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. That is a big-time drive. This shot from about 190 yards. What a beautiful leave right there. This would be big. A putt for eagle.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh. 3 feet to the cup. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
You have to be thinking 2-putt with how far away this one is. Here's a par putt. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will right.
Drops that one to the bottom of the cup. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Okay, teeing off on the final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out. That was right on target. Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out. Hitting 4. And as he sinks that putt, he will take over the clubhouse lead, and it looks good at this point. Let's take another look at that shot. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Impressive, absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a monster week on tour. It's the Players' Championship. What challenges does TPC Sawgrass present?
I think more than anything else, it's the most effective and efficient way to attack this Pete Dye design, Andrew. There's nothing straightforward about it. The tee boxes point you one direction, the fairway landing area is in a different direction, and the greens sit in a different direction. There are no straight lines on this golf course. You have to think outside the box to get it around the best at TPC Sawgrass, which is not something that the best in the world tend to do very well. They like things very linear. This is not linear.
Let's go out to the first hole. Wow, what a swing. And about 110 yards left to the hole. Even 2 putts would be good from here. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Okay, that was a tough ask. Here's the par putt. That one drops.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
As we move on to the next hole, we show you he is in a tie for 6th place. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny, tell us about this putt.
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Man, that was close. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it. The tempo there was exquisite.
And look at this shot.
That is how you play it. And now a birdie look at the 3rd. Okay, back-to-back birdies. Things are heating up.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That is nice and tight.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
All right, Rich, the par 4 5th. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
Solid little par putt here.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Nothing too much in this. Just a little movement right to left.
And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Moving to the next hole, and they're currently tied for the lead with Rory McIlroy.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
As you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
5 feet remain.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
While we have a moment, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in first, Rory McIlroy in second. That's a good one to build momentum on. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Here's a look at the leaderboard. He's in first place, Rory McIlroy in second. A lot to like about that one. Time now for the third. Leading the event by 1 shot. The distance left on this putt is 17 feet.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
He makes the putt and extends his lead. Rory McIlroy is lurking. He just made a birdie and is 2 back.
And gaining ground on the leader. Things are getting tight coming down the stretch.
Right now it's 6 under par. What a beautiful shot here into number 10. And now a great look at birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
And another one goes, and with it, an increase of his lead. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is ahead by 8 shots. We've hit the par 5 16th hole.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left, start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Going with pitching wedge here.
Straight at it.
This putt for a birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Now to 18, the par 4.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
That is all for today. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, here we are at Innisbrook Resort, and there are few tests on the PGA Tour tougher than the Copperhead course.
Anytime you name a golf course after a, lethal snake, you might be onto something at how difficult it might be. Yeah, again, it's in lovely Tampa, but this golf course, there's nothing friendly about it. It's so demanding, I think, off the tee, because you have tee shots that work one way, and then you also have the fairway that tilts the opposite way. It just sometimes doesn't make any sense, and it's hard to play this golf course if you're not driving it very well. But if you're chipping and putting it, then you really might like it. But it's fun, it's hard, but it's named after a dangerous snake, so I'm not going to say it's really fun. Would you? I would not.
Now to the first hole. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the first. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That's a fighting effort. Hit it in strife, but managed to make a good score regardless.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Nice up and down there out of the bunker for the birdie. Way to go.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort. Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
He's standing over his third shot. Putting for a par here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
On a good line. Looking good.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
He has this putt to save his par. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this. Go in. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently at +1 for the tournament. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. Great speed.
Yeah!
Just one off the lead after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Going with less club.
Well, that's great distance control. Pin high there.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
This one from about 160 yards out. Just one stroke off the lead. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
This one needs to kick left. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however.
And an outside chance here. Battered.
Oh, what a bonus. Sitting at 1 under after that hole.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee at par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Oh, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, can be firm with this one up the hill, but it's going to move to the right as well.
An opportunity to make a par here. And well holed. Let's move on. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
2 down, 9 to go. I got to say, I like this player's chances.
That's a big drive. Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Setting up for his third shot. Just 2 shots behind. It's got a chance. That's one of those momentum-building putts. Well holed. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Currently at -1 following that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Opting for the 9-iron. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
How close was that to going down? That was pretty straightforward. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, shall we? And our featured player shares top spot alongside the talented Rosang. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied for first place. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it? And if this can go down, he'll save par. And that putt will drop. Well done. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
This would be a great up and down.
Giving this one ample room out to the right.
Putting for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at -2 for the event. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
4 feet to the cup. And with that putt, now 2 under with the final few holes to go.
Oh, we got some kind of battle going on out there.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Oh, this one might be heading towards the rough. His second shot here.
Went straight down. Four right.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Currently in first position. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And now this to sign off on a 67. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. He finishes up with a par at the last. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Beamer, I know we spent more time dwelling on the fun off the course this week in Vegas, but TPC Summerlin, you cannot take it lightly.
We're playing golf this week, Luke? Oh, that's right. That's what this thing is out here. Ah, Summerlin. Listen, you know, this is a fun golf course, and I like it too because it's in Las Vegas, and there is a little bit of risk and reward to this golf course. There is a little bit gambler's paradise. You know, you can reduce some of these holes down to nothing with good drives by taking them on, and you could also, you know, crap out if you hit the wrong shot at the wrong time. So I think that Summerlin is one of those golf courses when you get on a heater, when you get on a good roll, you can take it as low as anybody. But if those birdies aren't coming early and often, you just feel like you're getting run over.
Rich, the tee shot at the second requires a different shape to the one off the first.
Yeah, downhill par 4, just those bunkers down on the left-hand side there. Fairway does pitch from left to right, so if you can hit a little baby draw out there, that'd be perfect. Second shot, once again, it plays down the hill. Not much danger around this. Even those two bunkers there, they really shouldn't be in play.
So I might need to set. This ball's found its way into the sand. Henny, how's it lying?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And he'll be glad to be putting now. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Well, Rich, the third place is a very strong par 4.
Yeah, par 5 for the members, par 4, though, in this tournament. Tee shot out to the right-hand side, very generous area indeed, but the second shot straight back up to the hill. You got to carry a canyon and a deep bunker fronting this green. This green is historically a little on the firm side as well, so getting it close with your second is nearly impossible.
And here we are with the third shot. And he needs this to save par. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty straight looking putt. If anything, it'll move a little to the left.
It's got a chance. And down she goes. Sitting at a couple over for the event. Well, let's cross over to 4, Rich.
Downhill par 4 the entire way. Big bunker on the right-hand side. Could see a fair amount of action. Second shot, again, slightly downhill to a green on the left-hand side. Is one large false front. Got to be long with your second shot.
This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Pretty sure that one's headed left. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Yeah, that's a good line, that one. That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Currently at 2 over par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Okay, let's head over to the first par 3 on the course, the 5th hole.
A challenging little par 3 down the hill, deep bunker on the right-hand side that could see a fair amount of action. When the pin's on the left, it's go time. Pin back right. Watch out.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This putt about 11 feet in distance. This would be his first birdie of the day. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Let's go to the 6th, one of the best short fours on the course.
No bunkers on this hole, a unique feature. However, desert everywhere. Take out a fairway metal, maybe even low driver, chase it up the fairway. Second shot to a plateau style green. There's a little backstop at the back of this green that you can use when the pin is in the back portion of it.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Ooh, this is on a good line. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. Now 4 back after that hole. Well, Rich, at the 7th, are the big hitters thinking of carrying the corner here?
Only the biggest hitters in the game have any thoughts of carrying those trees down the left-hand side. Mere mortals like us bail it out to the right, find the heart of the fairway, and just a short second shot back up the hill. It's birdie time.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Attaboy, good shot. A putt here to move inside the top 20. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
And with that now, back to level par. Well, the 8th hole is a par 3, but it measures in the 250-yard range.
Scary hole indeed. Canyons, desert, bunkers out to the right. You don't want any part of that. Out to the left-hand side, a little low area, but this green, big and flat, it can be handled.
That dog will hunt.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Starts off looking good.
Looks to have some good speed about it too. Oh, you beauty. Well, the 9th at TPC Summerlin is one of the big scoring holes. Got to take advantage here.
Thread the needle off the tee. You got a bunker left and trees out to the right-hand side. From there, players that are going to go for it, they're going to find a bunker that is protecting the green on the short side and out to the right-hand side as well. If you find the green in 2, job well done.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Sitting at 1 under the card. Nine feet to the cup.
This is all about momentum. It's a par save.
This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
That was wonderfully done. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like this one's going left to right.
Oh, what a putt. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Currently a couple under for the event.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, and this is getting interesting.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 11th.
Okay, one extra club.
This next shot coming up from the sand. Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Putting for a bogey. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Well, the tee shot at the 12th certainly asks you to position the ball very smartly.
It does. Driver normally not needed here as the fairway runs straight downhill towards that water. Lay it up out to the right someplace. A short, sometimes mid-iron required for that second shot. Keep it left because that green does tilt from left to right towards that water.
Ooh, back there, horsey. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
A big breaking putt. This has started perfectly.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the event. And 13 might be unlucky for some, but not here at TPC Summerlin.
Oh, 13 is my favorite number. How'd you know, Luke? Listen, tee it high, let it fly, let the big dog eat. All of it. Go ahead and just Hulk smash it off the tee. Wide open fairway from there. Second shot, if you're going to go for the green, you got some trees to contend with, a bunker to contend with. But every player should be thinking about knocking it on in 2 here and making eagle, birdie at worst.
Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
And sitting 2 back of the leader, Luke, this will give him a great opportunity to join the leaders.
Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, that just kills you. 3 putting for par. Sitting at 1 under after that hole.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Well, at TPC Summerlin, there's so many good birdie opportunities on the inward half, but 14 just sets itself right in the middle of them.
Oh, it's a deceptive little par 3 as well, down the hill, but it's got some runoff areas on the back part of this green that you want no part of, so a lot of times you're going to come up short in the middle of the green when the pins are all the way back. Smart shot here required.
That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Oh, Rich, the great drivers of the golf ball start licking their lips when they step onto the 15th tee.
Oh, as they should. Yeah, the only real danger here is getting too excited and whipping it left into the desert, the canyon, the rocks. Other than that, those bunkers up there, they're fine. They're all pretty flat at the bottom, and the green is usually soft enough to where you can get that next shot fairly close no matter where that hole is located.
Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Oh, what a putt.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
As we head over to 16, one of the shorter par 5s and a terrific opportunity for the field.
Yeah, I got to say that this hole historically, it looks easy. It's short, it's a par 5, but there's something about that pond that makes players squirm. Find the fairway, generous area once again, but that second shot, once you land it on the green, that green is rock hard, and it will be chasing into the back bunkers, but don't get greedy. Never come up shy of this green. You'll be kicking yourself all day long.
Well, after having a run of birdieable holes, we step up onto the 17th tee here at TPC Summerlin.
And it's a scary par 3 down the hill, water on the left-hand side. Most players bailing out to the right-hand side of the green, oftentimes finding that bunker, which then becomes a little dicey as that green goes from right to left towards that water.
Sitting at -4. That's a good-looking putt, that. Just missing the birdie there. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. Always love a strong two-shotter to finish any round of golf. And the 18th at TPC Summerlin is exactly that.
18 at Summerlin is a long hitter's dream. The further down the left-hand side you can go, carry that canyon, the shorter your second shot is. From there, you've got a green that is long, narrow, with water on the left-hand side. Distance control with your second shot is an absolute must.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. That's been an impressive display today. This for a 66. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're bringing you all the action from the final round of the Valero Texas Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, I don't know about you mate, but I'm excited about this day. Our featured player has a rivalry brewing with another one out on the course. We'll deal with that shortly. But firstly, take us through this course.
I'm having a hard time coming up with one that's a little more fiery, I would say, than San Antonio. It's just a golf course that I think it was designed, Luke, to play firm and fast with winds mostly blowing out of the south. But what happens is, as we normally play it, they overseed the fairways, they overseed the rough, which slows everything down. And then at least one day a week, you've got some north winds that, slow everything down. And this golf course is just, it's painful. It really can be no fun to play. You got to drive the golf ball well here. Danger everywhere off the fairways. A few years back, one of the guys who was playing in front of me made a 16 on the 9th hole, and that was kind of interesting, but that's what can happen in a hurry out here.
Let's get down to the first hole. As we alluded to in the intro, there does appear to be a bit of a rivalry that's taken shape. Henny, what seems to be happening from your perspective?
Hi Luke, yeah, I'm looking forward to following these two players in the group. Words have been exchanged between these two leading up to the event, and our featured player seems to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Thanks, Henny. That should definitely add an extra layer of excitement to our broadcast this week.
Awesome stuff.
Oh, that was flushed. Time for the second shot into the first. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A quality shot, that. This putt coming up is for birdie. So close. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is important. Big par putt here.
The second is a par 5.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
This is his 4th shot. "20 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
An uphill left to righter.
Good speed. Good speed too. Oh, that's a great looking putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him now to even par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Nicely done.
Second shot here on the 5th. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
He finds himself tied for 6th. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Ooh, get there. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
And from long range here. All right, getting better.
And now this to move into a tie for 5th. Just one off the lead after that hole. Welcome to the par 5 8th hole. Quality shot, that one. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. This putt for par here.
You can cut the tension down here with a knife, guys. He's got this to go in front of Tom Kim.
Okay, let's head to the next. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. That'll work there. Yeah, that was a safe play. And this putt to move into a tie for 5th in the standings. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
He's currently tied for 6th. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole. Don't you just love a big breaking left to righter started perfectly on line?
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And with that, he moves up to even par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Tee shot is looking good here. Second shot here on the 12th. And he's safely on the green. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. 13's a long par for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. If he can hold this, he'll move inside the top 5. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Lovely effort, that. Time for the second shot at the 14th.
Everybody likes going to the beach, except for now.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for him. Get this one up and down and get into a share of top spot.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
Time now for the 4th shot. Currently a shot off the lead. Big putt for par coming up. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Yeah, well played. Ooh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Starting out pretty straight here, though. Should move a little to the right.
And that putt drops. Now 1 under, heading to the stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
And as you step onto the 16th tee, Rich, at TPC San Antonio, you're presented with something you don't see that often.
Only one other place I can think of, and that is the 6th at Riviera. A larger green than the 6th, but bunkers galore. Watch out for the one right in the middle.
And this putt is to move into a share for the lead.
Must make a good opportunity with 2 to play.
Checking in on the leaderboard, this player is currently tied for first with Lydia Cove.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
A couple under at this stage. Nice recovery there. Just a short putt remaining here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Reached the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio. Very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot, past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
Might not have enough out of the rough on this one.
A few shots under par at the moment. This is what remains to shoot 70 today.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's disappointing. 6 feet remaining to the cup. He's finished up his work for the week in the house at 1 under par. Oh, how disappointing. That brought up some painful memories of some big chokes in the past.
This one is one for the ages, isn't it? They really blew this one.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.